The pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone.
Thinking about the time I was how old? I was about 17, 18. I was looking at 8 years in prison, and that was fine with me. I mean, I didn't give a fuck at that point. I thought, state owned, they can have me. This is where I deserve to be. And I remember it was like in a movie. I'm holding on to the bars of the cell, thinking like, take me, flush my ass away. I don't give a fuck. And I was really about just to surrender to that feeling, They could have thrown another 30 years. I didn't give a fuck whether I died in there. I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't think I was going to live that long anyway. But just as I was about to surrender to that feeling, like I was a piece of shit, I remember when I was in Ireland as a kid. I stayed with my grandmother. It's a long story, but they shipped me off to stay with my grandmother in this little cottage in Galway, the country. And it was just me and her. She was an old lady, and there's no TV. Everything was by the fireplace, big fireplace. You cook you'd make your cake, your pies there. You'd make a chicken. You'd dry the clothes. Everything was in front of this fireplace. It was really beautiful. At night, people might knock on the door when it was raining, just to warm up. They just come in, knock there, they sit down, and they either say something or they wouldn't say something, and you just all sit there by the fireplace. It was very beautiful. Anyway, after a while, she started knitting something. I never seen anybody knit. Just hours, every night, hours knitting, and then every couple of days she'd put a piece of it, up against my arm or in the front of me, and I thought she did little things to make a couple extra, shillings, and I thought she was just knitting it for somebody. I didn't, because it looked like a man's sweater. There were no men around except for me. And so this went on every night by the fire, her knitting, hours and hours and hours. She didn't talk much, I didn't talk much. And after about, I don't know, I'd say 5 weeks, she had me, she put it all together, and there the whole sweater was done, and she made me put the sweater on. And I put it on. Jesus Christ, it was like the color of like a seaweed. Beautiful. I mean, it was just beautiful. So I put it on, and she's standing back, and she's looking, and she's like, well, what do you think? And I was like, what do you mean, what do I think? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's a nice, beautiful sweater. And so I go to take it off. She said, whoa, what are you doing? I said, well, what do you mean, what am I doing? She said, do you like it? I said, yeah, it's beautiful. Why? Anyway, she made it for me. She made the sweater for me. And as I said, I was holding on to the bars, and I remembered that, and I thought, well, Jesus, if somebody went to the trouble of making me that sweater, there must have been something good in me she saw, No big story, just a sweater,